welcome back. It's only Tuesday. Already got some sales. Gotta get them shipped up, right? I don't want to delay it because the next few days will be a bit busy at work. So we have sold a bunch of books. These are vintage. Are they Bluebird? Yeah, they're all Bluebird. So we've got things like Transformers, Ninja Turtles, She-Ra the Princess, and a couple of Masters of the Universe ones. Quite cool. I was hoping for a bit more on this, but it didn't sell, and eventually moved it on under auctions for £10 plus postage on top, which is not bad. At least something out of it, right? So that'll be going today, and then we've got, I can see it from here, kid sunglasses, Polaroid, put on auctions, went, still sealed, so it's not been used at all. That's gone for £5.14 all in. Not too bad, not great, but then again, something, right? And we've also sold the leapfrog, which is just here. So yeah, most of the leapfrog ones are quite good, being sold. This one is a Leap Start 3D, and basically has a 3D function here where it has a screen, and when you look through this section here, it will kind of looks like 3D. Not really 3D, but it kind of looks like 3D. It does need the books, which I haven't got, but you can buy the books additionally. Without the books, this page here and this page here will still work, so it's something. And that's gone for £15 plus postage on top. So that's going out today. I paid for this, I think it was £2, £2 or £3. That's what I paid for. This was £2. Didn't make much money on this one. And the books, I can't remember now, but I don't think I paid £10 for it. It must have been less than that, a couple of quids probably. Then they went, I wouldn't say they're in perfect condition. They are still good. Some of them have a bit of, if I can show you guys, I don't know if you can see that, but some of them have a tiny rips on them. But you know what? It's money, and it's gone out from my eBay shed. Then we've got, in the new system, we've got in box F, we've got 2 items. Let's have a look. So yeah, that Namco TV games, I think it's got about 4 or 5 games in it, built in, from 2003, quite cool. Uses batteries, and that's gone for £20 plus postage on top. And we've also sold another item, which I believe is the radio. All the way at the bottom as usual. So yeah, let me just put this away. That is a Pair 1 DAB radio. Unfortunately, I did have the actual power cable for it, but somehow I managed to break the power cable, so had to sell it without the power cable. But I did mention that any 5-volt USB charger that you use from a phone basically works in it, and it does power it up. So that's that. These things can use batteries, but apparently you got to get a specific battery in there. It's like a one designed for these DAB radios. But yeah, it's called Charge Pack, and I haven't got that. Charge Pack A1. So these companies are getting nifty with custom batteries that, instead of being able to use AA batteries, they make it custom. So all of a sudden you've got to spend more money with them. All right. And then from H, Some more Star Trek stuff sold. Oh my god, it's heavy. That box in H is basically full of Star Trek stuff. I can't even walk in here at the moment because I've got that much stock that I still need to process. But being a part-time reseller, I only go through a few a day. So, but yeah, it's this here. Intelligence book. Starfleet manual. Game operations. Apparently it's for like roleplay. Has loads of details about characters, individuals, scenarios. That you can play out. An agent's operation source book, and 2 of these. One's a game operation manual, and another one's cadets orientation source book. It's got maps. Some of them has maps. I think it was this one that had like a map of all the regions, all the different. You can make your own creatures, details. So yeah, quite cool. But yeah, these 4 went for £18 plus postage on top, which is not too bad. There was another sale, but I guess the buyer didn't read my description correctly. I actually mentioned that there was another Bandai Power Rangers Zord, but the actual Zord's there. But when you take the Zord apart, you're supposed to have some more parts to actually make it back into individual figures. I was missing the individual figure parts, so he didn't read that, so he's cancelled the order. It was about £20 worth, but yeah, we missed out on that one. But somebody will buy it because it has sold before for that price, £25. I've listed mine as 20, so somebody will definitely buy it at some point. It's just a matter of sitting on it and waiting for it to be sold. I will be sending out offers in the meantime, but get these packing now and then see you in a bit. Guys, I've done them parcels. The only thing is, these books, I'm not entirely sure how to package it at the moment because they're quite thin. I was thinking about using possibly this Amazon package, but it's quite thin. Very thin. So yeah, I don't want to use that at the moment. So I might pop into Tesco at some point and see if I can find some of those. What are they called? They're like do not bend items. Like it's like a parcel that says do not bend. Yeah, so I'll probably need to get some of them because I've got a fair few books that I'm going to start selling. So this is one of my first few ones. So I need to look into that, and then. Bit behind on the shelving bit, getting there. So I know it's not in alphabetical order, but as you can see, most of the old boxes are slowly going and being replaced by these boxes from Costco. Really good boxes. They've got lids on. £8 each, £8 or something like that. Yeah, £7.60 I think with VAT, £7.60 or something like that. But yeah, they're quite good. Quite solid, strong. And the only thing I've got to do is some of the shelving heights I've got to readjust. So when I start emptying the ones on the bottom, and then I've just got to space them out a bit, adjust it so that, I don't know if you can see, but I've adjusted that one there. So you see them shelves, it's different heights. So I've just got to do on all of them. Then I can actually have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. About 8, possibly 9, 10 boxes per shelf, per bay, which is not too bad. 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 5 there, so we can easily go for 50 boxes, possibly. And then obviously, if I progress further, my plan is, I know I need to get a window blinds. That's still taped up at the moment. Maybe a job for the winter. For the winter? No, I mean for the coming summer to do sort out. So I'm going to get some window blinds or something like that, or curtains or something sorted on that window. So we've got that window to sort out this summer, and that small one over there needs sorting out. I'm using a recycling bag at the moment to cover that, even though there's no one that can possibly look through there. And then obviously my plan is to get more shelving as I increase stock holding. Probably 2 or 3 there, so that could be another 30 boxes. And then the window area, probably just keep it on a low base and use it as my packing area. I mean, I've literally been using that section here, this small bit here, as my packing area, because I've got so much stock that I need to go through. The scale is quite a big one, so it does take up space, but I need to do something else. There's a thing, as you sell more and more, you just need to adapt to it. Yeah, I definitely need to adapt to it. I've got plenty of stock that haven't been listed. Need to go through them. The middle part here, which is a complete total mess at the moment. So this is like a middle island. The only thing is, at the moment, I'm using quite small shelves, but what I want to do is put a big massive workspace here, like a table or something with a couple of levels underneath it. There are some, I've seen some on Amazon, but they're quite expensive. I think, with a bit of plywood and possibly to make it ourselves. So that's something to do for the summer period. What we call it, level 2 reselling. The next stage of reselling. But yeah, have a look at this. All that. I still haven't worked it. I mean, I got this a couple of weeks ago. It was on my video. I was going to hoover it up, clean it up, and tidy it up. Get about £40 for it. Haven't got around it. Oh yeah, on my previous video, I was talking about this. So, if I can get it up. So yeah, this is the other controllers I've got. This is obviously for a farm sim. A tractor. Comes with the wheels and the foot pedals. There he is. He's hiding there, isn't he? But yeah, that's another thing to test. I'm going to use that website, controller tester, to test it out. And I have to be very careful at the moment going past this area, because stock everywhere. Literally stock. Still got an Xbox there, Xbox One. And we've got all of this section. Bags and bags of charity haul and cardboard stuff from last year, which still need to go through. But hey, I'm tired. And it's time to get back in the house, have some food, go to bed. I've got an early shift tomorrow. And then on my way back, probably pop into the charity shops and also pop into Tesco to try and send off this thin manual, game manual. That's something to sort out. Alright. I hope the buyer's not going to get upset, but if you've bought that Star Trek manuals from me, give me one more day. I know you bought it today, I believe. Yeah. Have you bought it today? Let's have a look. When did you buy it? Yeah, you bought it today. 7:30 in the morning. I'm afraid you'll have to wait one more day before I ship it out. Thank you. See ya.